Melody here with a new video. OMG. Now listen, we have got to talk. So let me tell you. So Michelle Atlien is not here for some of the things Tasha K said. Jason Lee ain't here for some of the things Tasha K said. So we're going to get into it. Now we're going to start off with this clip. So basically somebody sent this to Michelle, and it's just a clip of Tasha K talking about how Michelle didn't reach out to her whenever she went through the bankruptcy. And so this is what Michelle had to say. Check it out.
Okay, let me fast forward.
And when you in the mess, like when you in it and you got pressure from all sides and the fan bases is at odds, like you start to defend it. I was defending myself, like in defensive mode, and it didn't come out like I was defending myself, but it was a lot of insecurities that was put on display about me, and I had to defend that. And these people, like Atlien and Lovely T, have been doing this way longer than me. It didn't offer me no type of advice on what to do.
Do you feel like that's why?
Wait a minute. Now, what the hell did I?
Listen, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, if y'all listen, if y'all watch my channel, you already know, like, I really don't care for Michelle, obviously, because of, she always talks about Funky and Claudia. You already heard me go on about this, right? But I'm mature enough to, like, say that I agree with her when I feel like she's right, Like, if I don't really rock with you, if you say something I feel like is right, I'm agree with you. And she said, what the hell? Yes, I agree with her. What the hell? Because they weren't even talking at the time. And I don't even know why she's thinking that Michelle was going to reach out to her. But anyway, moving on.
Now, what the hell did I just hear? Did she say people like Atlien and Lovely T didn't offer her no advice? Didn't she asked Junkie Dineva and he told her to just hide the money like he was hiding the money? Did she call me on the phone? Did she slide in my DMs? Did she ask me, was I supposed to reach out to her after she had been dragging me for years on her platform? Now, Tasha, come on. I appreciate the shot, and I appreciate you saying that I'm the GOAT. I appreciate the apology. I really wanted you to keep the Junkie Dineva video up because it proves what everybody said about him, that he is a misogynistic piece. While he was praying for your downfall, you thought he was your friend when he don't even like black women. He saw how your platform was exceeding his, was surpassing his. Those are his words, not mine. And told you wrong information on what to do. He told you that you should tear up the cease and desist. Y'all remember I pulled those receipts? Exactly. I get in it. He sat there right in front of you and Storm. And so now all of a sudden you saying that me and Lovely T and all these other people should have come to your aid and told you what to do in the midst of this lawsuit? Child, you asked the wrong people. You burned the wrong bridges. Now it's like all of a sudden she wants this kumbaya moment with all the women. All these black women need to hold hands and kumbaya. Like, listen, I'm not praying for your downfall. I gave you props for standing strong in the midst of the fire, but I am not your savior. Why is it always the black women got to come save the people? Everything, the landscape has changed. Just like we had to pave the way, we had to figure this shit on our own. So do you.
Hey, do y'all remember that episode on Housewives of Atlanta?
And I would have thought, out of everybody, I would have thought it would have been Candy.
It's giving very that, like out of everybody, I thought Michelle would be the one to reach out to me. Girl, you already know, you were talking all that smack about Michelle. You know very damn well you did not like her, and now you want her to be over here trying to help you out. So, I mean, hey, I can rock with Michelle when she says that, I mean, when you're right, you're right. But I'll tell you right now, ain't no way you can convince me, because she over here trying to make it sound like Funky Dineva was jealous of Tasha K. So he was over here trying to think of how can I sabotage her career? What bad advice can I give Tasha K? No, that's not what was going on. And she doing a little too much with that. We're going to move on to this Jason Lee clip whenever he talks about the apology. Oh, and by the way, he talked about the Cardi B apology, but he didn't say anything about the apology she said to him and Bobby Light. So I thought that was very interesting. I guess he really don't care about that.
But she accused Cardi of having STDs. She said that Culture wasn't Offset. She said that Cardi's dad was a pedophile, allegedly. She said some of the most craziest things that could not be backed by fact. Recently, I had Bobby Lights here on the Jason Lee Show, where we talked about how she suggested that we have AIDS, HIV/AIDS, and this is the clip from that.
It's almost like when you're getting into an argument with one of these bitter women, it's like, okay, go ahead. The HIV jokes and the sick jokes are coming in 5, 4. There it goes. Mm-hmm. It's like it's expected. Now,
but can I just interject something?
Uh-huh.
Little known fact: you can stop this video and Google. The biggest group of people affected by HIV are Black women, and I think for her making it a thing, it's always a thing.
You think maybe allegedly she may be HIV positive, and then her husband, which is allegedly gay, passed it on to her? Oh.
You know, she even suggested that PrEP is used to lower the viral load count. And this is despicable behavior. So when I saw this, I said to myself, one, I was going to message Cardi to be very clear. And this wasn't Jason, her friend. This was Jason, Hollywood Unlocked, that there has to be a line drawn. Tasha has been struggling to pay it because she ain't got it. You can look at her face and see she ain't got it. Everything about her tells you struggle. She filed for bankruptcy, entered a payment plan, all of that. Lost her home. The girl ain't got it. You have exacerbated a lot of the stress that Cardi B has had, and now you're gaslighting her and trying to manipulate her, and you're trying to fuck her in front of everybody by playing her out of this pot that you found yourself in. You have 4 million reasons for Cardi to give a fuck about them tears. And if Cardi does it, not only is she a goddamn fool, but everything she went through was deserved because she's now allowing you to trick her out her bag. Now, for you to sit there and say, after you've said that people in my community have AIDS, that I'm on heroin and cocaine with no proof, the only reason why I haven't sued you is because you're a broke bitch. And a broke bitch ain't got nothing. And when you got everything like me and you sitting at the top with the crown, you don't look down at a scumbag like you. The fact that you're even in a conversation with Cardi B is Cardi's fault. Cardi, you continuing to address Tasha K gives her this space, gives her all the spaces. You made her mainstream. You made her eligible to be verified. Instagram told me by you getting her in the press for the lawsuit made her eligible for verification. So you are giving her the platform. You are part of the problem. And nobody will tell you that because maybe they're afraid to tell you or they're your friend like me and don't want to tell you. But I'm saying it to you publicly because that's what it is. And I love you. So this is not coming from a place of hate. This is coming from a place of my heart. The audacity that Tasha K would go on Instagram and use innocent children as a ploy to tug at your heartstrings is crazy. Where was you thinking about your baby when you were getting sued for being I want to use my words wisely, troglodyte?
A hermit, a person who is regarded as being deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned.
Listen, I ain't even get it. I only got a GED and I knew what that meant. But the point of it is that you are trying to manipulate Cardi B. And this is what abusers do. They beat you up, they slap you and take you to go get a Birkin bag. I'm not saying that about you, Offset. I'm just saying that's what people do. And that's what you're trying to do to Cardi. And when people are in a vulnerable state, like a Cardi, yeah, she has 169 million fans on Instagram. Yeah, she's the top of the food chain when it comes to hip hop right now, female hip hop right now. Yeah, she's this, she's that. She wears all the designers. She's still human. She's still human. And every day you put her through all that hell, she got her get back by taking you to court and winning. And Cardi, that should have been the end of that. That's your period. Man, you know what? Hold on. Where Carisha at?
Period.
That's your period. This person is a proven liar. You proved it in court. And so if you believe the liar and take away the consequence, you're a fool. And I love you. And that's coming from the heart.
All right, now what do you think about what Jason Lee had to say? I kind of cut the video short, but basically, I mean, Jason Lee is not here for this at all. I mean, he's pretty much like hinting like, I ain't even going to F with Cardi anymore if she drops this lawsuit. Like, he is not here for it. Now, I will say this, at the end of the day, what's most important is really what's going to make Cardi B happy when it comes to this Tasha K thing. And honestly, I really feel like Tasha K does want to forgive her. I really do. But I think that, you know, she can do two things at the same time. I think she can forgive her and keep this lawsuit going and get her money. I have to side with Jason Lee on that. I really think that she needs to keep this lawsuit going to teach her a lesson, because too much damage has been done. Like, you got to pay up. If she wants to forgive her just for her peace and just to have some kind of closure and move on, you know, that's okay, but you need to get your money, girl. But anyway, let me know what you think about this video, and until next time, bye.